Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and in this video I would like to show you some options for the ultimate Z change that you might not be aware of. Now first up, before anything else, just in case you don't know, what is the ultimate Z change? Well, it's something like this. So how did I call in the super? Well, all you have to do for an ultimate Z change is when you're hitting the foe, and it has to be a hit, can't be blocked, and it doesn't matter if you're in the air or not in the air, or anywhere you are, all you have to do is hit half circle forward, so that's back moving all the way to roll the forward, and then hit the appropriate assist button. So if we say do medium, and we're going to hit the assist button for Android 16, he'll just come in and he'll do his level 1 right away. And conversely, if you roll half circle backwards, so forward to back, and then call the assist, they'll come in and do their level 3. So if you didn't know that's how it worked, hey, now you know. So there's actually more applications to it than just doing the hit. There's a lot of fantastic applications for it for a lot of combos. Certain characters struggle to get combos by themselves in certain situations. So, you know, you can smack them down and then call the super without having to use a super of your own. That kind of stuff. There's a lot of applications there. But we're going to be talking about some other stuff in this video. So let's get right to it. So one thing that is not apparent about the Ultimate Z change is it works all the time. And now most of the time you're going to see it in those kind of situations, you know, we do the hit and we call in the other guy so we don't have to super ourselves. But it works even when it is a regular DHC. So if we're just jamming on, you know, the assist there to get our super, the Ultimate Z change still works in this context. And I'm just going to show you a fairly pertinent example. So here we are. I'm not going to do the best combo, but we knock the enemy down, we go for this, and we're calling Bardock. And see how Bardock starts over there. And Bardock will always kind of be a bit behind the enemy when he's called in as a DHC. But if we use the Ultimate Z change, let's see how that changes out. So by using the Ultimate Z change, now Bardock is right in there. He does not start far away like he does normally. And the core of it is when you use the Ultimate Z change, it will force the person you're calling in to be in line with the person who is tagging out after the DHC. So if you are right beside him, they'll be right beside him. Keep in mind, almost every super will start right beside the enemy, right? But if there's some reason, just like a Bardock, if they are normally a bit far away, as you can see here once again, if they start a bit far away, it'll bring them in line and they will start much closer, starting with the actual person who did the super. So there are some examples here, and we'll show you in a second here, where Bardock can get combos he normally can't get with this exact setup. So you can see there, just adds a bit of a different combo route. That is by no means probably an optimal combo route, but it's something he could do that he just simply couldn't do before because he'd be right around over here when you normally would DHC call into a super, right? Now one thing to note here, if you do it this way, it does add a little bit of lag to it. So just to show you a basic example here, so we're just going to smack him down here and go for a level 1. And if we call Bardock normally, hits fine, they come back down, we can follow up, whatever, right? But if we do the Ultimate Z change to make sure he's in front, it will change up a little bit. As you can see here, go into it one more time. Now we're going to Ultimate Z change it. And as you can see here, it started up a bit slower. You could hit him right before the Human Extinction Attack lifted him up before, but not this time. So for Bardock specifically, it does add a little bit of extra, I guess you want to say lag or just startup. And it could be good, it could be bad, it really depends on what you're doing. But just keep it in mind. Now, we did the whole Bardock example here. Is that the end of all this? No, this has applications outside of Bardock and potentially can make up whole new combo routes. Now, we have explained using this technique will basically force the person switching in to be where your active character was, right? And that's not always a good thing. So if we're doing something like this here, this is the usual way, and you'll go on and come smack them with the potential unleashed. But if we used our technique as we've been using it, all right, here we go, Gohan. Oh, well, that's not very good now, is it? Just forcing a person to be where you are is not always a good thing. You know, a lot of supers go to where the enemy is by design because they'll completely miss otherwise, right? However, in this exact scenario we just used, we can actually get some fun stuff out of it. So Base Vegeta. So normally, you just DHC with him, and just like anyone else, he's just gonna go right to the enemy and shoot you. But if you are far away when he starts his move normally by himself, he'll try to like match heights to make sure the beam hits the enemy, right? So you can actually get some really fun distances with this. So once again here, using Base Vegeta, using our ultimate Z change, level 1. So here we go, and oh, look how high he is in the sky. And getting his hits from there, right? So that is something that really only the ultimate Z change trick here will let you do. Because normally he's always going to be right beside you here, and he's not going to get much height. And we can get new combo routes from this. Alright, now, so we're going to put everything together that we just learned, and we're going to put it together in a combo that's only possible with all these techniques. Now, this won't be an optimal combo by any stretch, but it's just to show you what is possible. Alright, now Z change into Base Vegeta, call Gohan, and let's go right into a level 3. So it'll just barely hit. So this combo, if I just called Base Vegeta in at his regular size, regular height, and we tried to get the follow-up hit with Gohan, absolutely would never work. It's only because Vegeta started further up in the back and it took a little bit longer for his level 1 to hit than it normally would, is the reason why this worked. So yeah, very interesting stuff. The stuff I showed you honestly is fairly basic, but it's just to show you what is possible. So normally you do, whatever you're gonna do, and you do your super, and the guy's always gonna be in a fixed position. So people who start further away, you can bring them in, and for long range scenarios, if they normally would always go in, you can keep them far back and just explore the possibilities. So as always, the game's over a year old now, and Dragon Ball FighterZ continues to amaze because there's always more and more and more tech out there. And so yeah, just keep it in mind, play around with it, see what you can figure out. Anyways, that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.